All right, well, let's try this for the millionth time. Um, Trying to go live here, and we're live. We're playing The Legend of Zelda here. Past. This is part 3. We're playing Legend of Zelda here. I haven't been here for a while, so was I was like, I can't even remember where we are. I think we're ready to go to the third dungeon on Death Mountain, so I'm just gonna do that. Got 3 bottles. I don't know why I haven't really streamed lately. I've been working. I got a new job like right about the same time I started to do the stream. So I guess I'm gonna try to cut these up and start putting them on YouTube. Just me playing video games as videos. And see if I can't get any viewers that way. I'll still stream them on Twitch and then just upload them from Twitch over to YouTube. I failed though, it seems, on trying to get an audience. Because son of a bitch, definitely know that there is an audience, especially for Super Nintendo games. But I guess I'm not very good at getting an audience for my stuff. Anyway, oh, here's the old man. I don't know who you are, but if you were going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp. Okay. Well, we're going to take him with us. It says I have one person. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Let me know what's your favorite Zelda game in the chat. Or don't. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. This old man that I'm ignoring. It's raining here, so I thought I'd play some old school video games. I'm off on Sunday and Monday. So you hear little footsteps running around. That's my dogs. They're probably going to start barking soon. Now, you'll notice that I don't have a camera on me. That is just because I don't have a good setup. I'd like to get my bookshelf cleaned up and put behind me or something, but I just don't have a good setup, so. Now, today is the 23rd, so in 3 days, what's today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursday. That's bullshit. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom comes out. So I'll probably get in that and streaming it. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just stick to older school games. I don't know. So the Super Nintendo is easily my favorite console of all time. And I have a theory that everybody's favorite console is the one that they like grew up with. Not when you're a little kid, but between the ages of like say 5 to 7 to like your teenage years when gaming slows down because you get a social life. I still game like a motherfucker when I was a teenager though. Um, and I always will. There's no way that I'll stop at this point. I'm almost 38 years old. That's fucking nuts to think about, but I'm almost 38 years old, and I've been playing video games since I can remember. We got a Nintendo when I was like 3 years old, I believe. Now, I could go and get a couple things over here right now, but I don't want to. I've waited. I've been waiting for a long time for whatever reason to do this dungeon, so honestly, I can't remember if you go left or right first, but I think I always do it wrong. Except this time. Look at that. Bitch ass. Let me know what your favorite Zelda game is if you're here watching. I am playing A Link to the Past because Echoes of Wisdom comes out in a couple of days, and I'll probably be streaming that. A Link to the Past is one that I can pretty much run through, in a day or two. I say that I'm getting killed by this bastard. I always tell people in this game, throw pots, because they kill everything in one hit. I don't really have anything to say other than just what I do is I narrate the game, and I can't go this way. I narrate what I'm doing in the game, and I talk about shit that I'm reminded of from like my childhood and yada yada. So if you like older games and you like talking shit, then this is the area for you. And if you don't want to talk in the chat, that's fine. But part of the reason I started to stream was because when you get to be my age, which, like I said, I'm in my late 30s, like there aren't a lot of people who, share the whole video game thing. Like the people I would have normally played video games with back in the day all have like lives, family and shit. I found here if you just stand in front of it and hold your sword out, the sword will poke it. Your shield doesn't block these assholes until I believe when you get the mirror shield in like the second to last dungeon, then it'll block them. If you're here by accident, I appreciate you being here. If you know this game well, or if it's your first time, let me know. I haven't played it in probably 2 or 3 years, but like I said, I've played it so many times that it comes back to you. I only have 1 heart left. I should probably heal, but probably can find some heart somewhere. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, bitch. Oh, he got me. Shit. But actually, got a fairy in a bottle. So in most Zelda games, if you catch a fairy in a bottle, when you die, it'll respawn like 7 or 8 hearts usually. It's not like a fix-all, but it can definitely pull you out of a pinch. I do like playing games that I've played before. So like the Super Nintendo library. On my Switch, I have the digital consoles like I can't remember if I do this or not. I have the digital consoles like Super Nintendo and NES, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64. So I'd like to do some of the older school games, especially like Super Mario Brothers 3, you know, the original two Zelda games on NES, shit like that. We'll get there. A lot of those games you can play in an afternoon and you can stream through the whole thing. I'm pretty efficient at the Mega Man games, or at least Mega Man 2. Let's not say all of them. I've been getting better at Mega Man 3. Castlevania is my jam, although I don't think I can beat any of the games except number 4, which is on Super Nintendo. I stand by my opinion that Castlevania 3 is like the hardest fucking video game I've ever played in my life. And there are some people that can speedrun that bitch like it's nothing. So, you do whatever you gotta do. And you continue to try. I remember this was, and I think I mention this every time I stream. If you missed the first 2 parts of this, I apologize. It's been a while since I've been on here, but that's because I was telling the one person before the second person came on here. It's because I got a new job, so I've been kind of focusing on that and putting a lot of energy into that. Got the compass. Now you can pinpoint the lair of the dungeon's evil master. Fuck yeah. Oh, I need to choose that. So you need to leave it like this, because when you fall down in the hole, you land on the stars. And, oh wait, hold on. No, I was right. You land on the other side of the stars so you can get the big treasure chest, which is the moon pearl, spoilers, which allows you to stay in your Link form whenever you go to the Dark World. So there's always that, and it's right here. Make sure you fall on this side. Boom. And boom goes the dynamite. That's very helpful. Now, see, the boss in this stage is one of my least favorite. It's like this worm thing, you gotta cut its tail. See, always use the vases, but you don't want to use too many of these because those hearts can be beneficial fighting the boss, as you'll see, because I always fucking fall down. Every time I fight this motherfucker, I get knocked into the hole. So, we'll see. Hello, if you just joined. My name's Christopher Slane, and we're playing A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And I was just telling the one viewer that I always get my ass kicked by this guy. But I'm doing alright so far. Don't hold your sword out like this against this guy, because he'll bump you around. Oh, fuck yeah. Run through the explosion. Catch the heart. Catch the pendant. Perfect. Let me know what's your favorite Zelda game or Nintendo game, or if you don't like games, you just like, listen to idiots like me talk about games. What games do you like to hear talked about? All right, well, that went well. So I'm not gonna stand on ceremony, which I only say that because Bane says that in The Dark Knight Rises, and despite what people say about that movie, I dig it. Damn it. You gotta go all the way back down the mountain. I don't have any way to travel yet, like fast travel yet. Fuck me. This channel is not for children. This channel is for middle-aged people who used to play these games when they were children. Or whoever. We're not like inclusive. But I do urge you to let your friends know, and we can begin a dialogue about how the Super Nintendo is. Damn it, I'm lost. Is superior to the Sega Genesis in almost every way. If you have a differing opinion, I'd love to hear it. And don't get me wrong, I love the Sega Genesis. It's badass. A lot of good games on there. And I might even stream some of them on this channel. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I think I know what I did. I'm dumb. I gotta go back out of this cave. Let's see here. Yeah, so the Super Nintendo had some things that the Sega Genesis didn't have. It had more colors, was faster. It had the Mode 7, which is what games like F Zero and Mario Kart use. Hello, old sir. Yeah, healed me. Little rupee, I've got 430. This predates the wallets. The first game that had like bigger wallets so you carry more money was Ocarina of Time. But the most you could carry in that game was like 500, I think, rupees. And this one it's 999, which there's a little bit of a mini game. If you're new to the A Link to the Past, son of a bitch. Where you throw money to in this fairy fountain, and the more money you throw, the more bombs and arrows you can get. But you gotta. There's also a lot of treasure chests that have like 100 or 300 rupees, and if you have like 999, it'll you'll get fucked out of some of those rupees. Anyway, I'm just gonna go straight to get the Master Sword because that's what's next. I haven't played in a while, as I said, so I don't exactly know which heart pieces I've gotten and which I haven't. But I know I haven't gotten to the Dark World yet, so I'll be able to do everything in there. Fuck you, what the fuck? Ah! I still don't have the. I still don't have the magic powders from the witch either, so I'll get that too while I'm back here. Fucking. Is this the. What's the shop, I think? I'm gonna open the middle one. Oh! See, that's what's up. Earn 200 rupees. I think you can get a heart piece in there, but I'm not too worried about it. I want this guy to leave me the fuck alone. And I want to find a mushroom. Help me find a mushroom. You guys be my navigators. It's up here. I'm just kidding. I know where it is. It's right here. You take this to the witch, which I will do after I get the master sword. I remember this right here. The overlay of like the fog in this forest was fucking so impressive in 1991. So here, if you read it, you get the Hylian language. So if you take your book and use it, you can read it. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the Knight's line true. That fucking sword is bigger than me, but I love it. Fuck yeah, guys. I'm glad you're here for this. Feel free to chat about your feelings of the Master Sword and how badass it looks when he does this. I also I've been wanting to play Ocarina of Time, the original 64 version, so I might do that too. Might do a few Zelda games, honestly, because a few of them I can beat like this, like really quickly and easily. And then there's a couple that I haven't played. I haven't played Skyward Sword, and then of course Echoes of Wisdom. I'm going to try to play that one on here as well. If you have anything you want to see or your friends would want to see, let me know, and if I can get access to it, then I'll play it. I have my capture card now, and I do have a camera, like so you can see me. It's just not really my style. I would rather just focus on the game. But if you guys want to see me, then let me know. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. Sweet. So, again, I'm not really going to do anything. I'm going to take this mushroom to the witch, and I'm going to fill up that empty bottle. Link, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary. Aye! That reminds me of the movie Wayne's World 2, the sequel, when he fights Cassandra's father, but they do it in. Oh, hey, another one. They do it in dub. So it's like an old Chinese movie. And she goes, I. Just like Princess Zelda. So this is a thieves' hideout. I think I can get a heart piece. Yeah. All right. 1/4 of a heart. In one game, you have to get 5 instead of 4 pieces. What's up, my friend? And then in one, I think it's just 3. But for the most part, it's usually 4. How do I get out? Does anybody remember? Fuck you. Fucking bird thing. Alright, first I gotta go to Sanctuary. The priest is dead. Or dying. Trees. Always like those trees are red. There is a alright, let's see what he has to say. Link, you are a second too late. I have failed. Zelda, the soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you are our only hope. Dude just disappears. He's like a fucking Jedi. Which, that's fucking cool. I'd love to be a Jedi. If you'd like to be a Jedi, just put there in the chat that you'd like to be a Jedi. Let me know what color of lightsaber you would have and why. And if you'd be a Sith, I understand. Sometimes I have thoughts of the dark side, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead and give this mushroom to this chick. Heh. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Heh. I'm sorry I did that. Alright, here we go. Let's fill up our hearts by talking to her. And then I'm just going to get the 120. Here, when we go to the Dark World, it'll start being imperative to get the blue for magic. I mean, it's not imperative. I'm pretty sure you can beat everything in this game with just the sword. Oh yeah, it does this if you, I remember being a small child, maybe... When did this come out? 91, so I'd have been like 5 or 6, you know? And whenever that happened, I, like, readily remember shitting myself. It's like, there's no way you get a projectile out of your fucking sword. Although, I will say, I didn't probably know the word projectile. Maybe I did. Anyway, here we go. I'm just going straight to the next dungeon, which is inside the castle. Get these mean dudes. They're a little bit stronger than the regular red guys. If you haven't played this game before, you have the green, the blue, and then the red soldiers. And they're weak and then weak also, but a little stronger. And then the red ones are the strongest. But the blue, you can still kill with a pot. Kill with pot or with a pot. Does anybody still call it pot? This guy you just need to charge at. Doesn't hurt you, although it looks like it does. And then I'm just gonna march through here. Dick. Dick. Ah, I'm gonna die. Nice. Fairy. I love this game, but I fucking hate these rooms when you can't see shit. The sequel, The Link Between Worlds, does the same shit, you know? It's like, why? Fucking asses. I guess I could light the torches, but I wish. I mean, I don't know who you are. If there looks like there's two viewers, so I don't know if you were my age or if you're older or younger. But if you're my age, or if you remember when the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis came out, the 16-bit consoles, uh, do you remember like just being fucking blown away by it? Because I remember seeing, like, I was a little kid, so I didn't, and there was no internet or anything, of course. So like, I don't remember seeing any commercials. Like now, I see like the Paul Rudd commercial, like the one that's like, now you're playing with superpower. That one, I remember that commercial, but like when I see it now, but I don't like have a specific memory of seeing it when I was a kid. So like when I got the system, well, my siblings and I, we kind of all got it together for Christmas. But when we got it, like it was the first time seeing any of these games and just being like beside myself with how great it was and how great it looked. And then, um, weirdly, I had a stepfather who was somewhat of a gamer, and we used to watch him play, and sometimes he would let us stay up late and watch him or play whatever. I remember specifically one time we were playing Mega Man 2, and like we got all the way to the end, but it was like way past time for us to go to bed. And like he kept like letting us stay up and stay up until he got to the end. Uh, I don't know if you've played Mega Man 2, but Dr. Wily like dies at the end, and then you have to fight this alien. And like we could not figure out how to kill the alien. And spoilers, it's Bubbles. You use the bubble weapon that you get from Bubble Man to kill the final boss in Mega Man 2. Fucking ridiculous, but awesome and great design. Anyway, I just have memories like that from whenever I was a kid, and like I said back then, I had people who like eat fucker, like played video games and like were interested in them, and now nobody gives a shit. Like there's definitely an online community, which I'm trying to get into, which I'm doing the same thing with my writing. I'm a writer, amateur writer. I don't have anything published or anything. That's a key. But I have a blog and I try to do that kind of stuff on there too. You fuckers. These guys came out of nowhere. And by nowhere, I mean, let's see if I can bomb these bitches. That worked. I could have used the fairy again, but I think I'm almost to the top. And I have to fight this guy, Aghanim, the evil wizard. They pull a fast one on you in this game. Like, I had. This is actually pretty interesting. Again, if you're a like a video game person, it's interesting. If you are not a video game person, you're not going to give a shit. But when I was again a smaller child, and the Super Nintendo hadn't come out yet, we didn't have. Oh wait, because there's going to be dialogue that I have to read here. We had a Nintendo. We had some games, but we had some friends who they had a Nintendo, but they had different games. So back then, like, not everybody had every game. So like, I always liked their games more because they were the ones we didn't have. But they had the second Legend of Zelda, The Adventures of Link, and I played that so much more in childhood than the original Legend of Zelda. So when this one came out, it was so much different than that one. And then I had later gone back and played the original. Anyway, little anecdote. Usually everybody kind of loved the first one and then hated the second one. But we always loved the second one. Aha, Link, I have been waiting for you. Heh heh heh. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. Pretty awesome. Also, what a dick. Ho ho ho! With this, the seal of the seven wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. I can read. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Ho ho ho. Now I must go. Huh, I wonder where I go. Love that sound. I love that they kept that sound through the 3D games and everything. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. Fuck you. Stay vertical, wait for those, hit it back at him. This is a trope they use in these games forever. You can go horizontal too. But you see how that blue one broke up? Make sure you know how it breaks up. See? Get to the side of it and hit it. There's the trick there. Ew! I always get hit by it. This is gonna be lightning. When he goes up to the center there, it's lightning. Just get out of the way. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm getting the yips. Do it in front of people, you know. Here we go. This is what I need. This is what I need. You do this like 3 or 4 times. I remember thinking that this was like the last like boss of the game, and then of course you got like 7 more dungeons after this. We called them dungeons back in the day. I think I covered this in previous video. In Ocarina of Time, they called them temples. Well, they called the 6 in the future Link era. They called them temples: Forest Temple, Fire Temple, Water Temple. And this, they all have names. I don't know what the fuck the names of them are. Turtle Rock is one. I think one is called the Dark Palace, but I just don't know. I wish I could tell you. Maybe I'll do some research. Here we go. Well met, like the true hero that you are. But I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world, you son of a bitch. Go. Link at his eye. Sahasrara. Sahasrara. What a name. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the Golden Power. You must also rescue the seven maidens who Aghanim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the seven wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness, there you go. Ha. Oh, should be your first goal in this world, Link. I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. Alright, well. Told you, Dark Palace. I know my shit. Right, so you want to go down to the right, jump down here, over and up, and you'll see a heart piece. So two more. I may be able to get one more heart before we go to the next palace. Let's see, it's 2:30. I could probably do this one really quick. It's a quick one. And you get a pretty awesome weapon, sub-weapon. I think if you hit those guys like 15 times, it kills them. The first thing you want to do, though, because I dropped off the mushroom at the witch, is go back up to the witch. You'll notice that, of course, the Dark World almost perfectly mirrors the light one. It's the same trope that they use in the sequel. Sorry, they use the same trope in the sequel, A Link Between Worlds. You'll also notice that fuckers in the Dark World take a lot more health away from you, which sucks, but it's part of it. And they're tougher, a lot tougher. No, I hate you. There are a few things we can do here. No, we can't really do much, honestly, before. Come back to the shop later for something. Oh, I guess I didn't give enough time. You come back and get the magic powder. Should have filled the bottle there. But I'm feeling like living dangerously, so I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go and try for it. So this is a little bit difficult to find your way through the first time, but arrows point to it. And you can kind of see where you can go in the top of the trees there. So just follow around. We don't need to go in that building, but I'll go in it on the way out if you'd like to see what's in there. So, not that way. This way, up here, through the hall. And as you go through here, you will notice that you get a friend. And it's Kiki, the monkey. Kiki. I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? Give him 10. You have to. Hello, if you're just coming in, my name is Christopher Slane. We're playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and we are about to go into the Dark Palace after this monkey extorts us for more rupees. 100 more, to be exact. So, ask him to open it for 100 rupees. You do not get them back either. You have to do this to further the game. And before you ask, yes, I've come over here without the appropriate amount of money. And then you have to go back, and it's bullshit. Alright. So, go down the stairs on both sides. These little fuckers have shields on their faces. But again, if you hit them with a vase or a pot, is what I've been calling them. In the Dark World, they're made of skulls. So you can just go. Oh no, you can't. I don't want to I don't want to spoil things for you if like you don't know the game. But the next palace is the one I'm trying to get to because once you get there, you get like the best weapon in the game, and things get a lot easier. Nothing's wrong with the boomerang as your sub weapon, but the one you get later is better. Oh yeah, you can get fairies in this. Can you get fairies here? Always read the tile. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I'm locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry. Fucking, I literally just got here. Oh yeah. On these walls, so there's, see how it has a circle around the crack on this wall? That means, and I figured this out way later than I should have, that you can run into it with your little booties, and then you don't have to waste a bomb. So see, on this one, you'd have to use a bomb, but that doesn't blow up. Just the floor here will blow up. But it doesn't lead anywhere. Oh no, I guess it doesn't. I guess I just wasted a fucking bomb. Just kidding. I'm not so angry like that. Not anymore. So these guys are fun. You have to shoot the arrow and then move because he mirrors your movements. I think that's pretty good design. So back in the day, I would always miss that first crack where we came through, and I'd always miss the map here. You got the map. You can use it to see your current position. So I'd always this would be the last thing I'd do, and I'd have to. Now you can't get down there yet because you just can't just yet. So see, on these ones, there's no circle around it, so you actually have to use a bomb here and here. And I don't know what's on the right. On the left here is a key. I'd also like to play Final Fantasy VII. Oh yes. So I didn't get the bottle filled because I knew there was a place to get a fairy. Keep it in a bottle and get one. This one be free. Let freedom reign. Sorry for singing. Anyway, this shouldn't take too long either. Ah, damn it. Come on. This shouldn't take me too long to do this level here, and then I'll probably call it after that. We're going on what, like 45 minutes? Let me finish this dungeon, and then I'll probably call it for the day. I'm going to try to start posting these on my YouTube page as well, instead of just Twitch. Hello, if you're coming in new, this is Christopher Slane here. We're playing The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, one of my favorite games from childhood. It's one that I can run through pretty quickly, and that's what we've been doing for the last 45 minutes. This is the third video in a series that I've been making, or stream, I guess. But I've been trying to post them up on YouTube, see if I can't get new viewers that way. Start a conversation, start a community, yada yada. So I ask again, nobody's really putting anything in the chat, which is perfectly fine. But what is your favorite Legend of Zelda game? If you've never played it, I recommend it. So the first thing you want to do is blow up the floor over here, and whenever you get the textured bottom, you can see that you can drop down. If it's black, of course, you'll die. You won't die, but you'll lose health. So this is the big key. What you need. I should have read that, I guess, since there's a new person in here. Alright, guys, stick with me. Got the key here. And you'll get to see me fight a boss. And nope, somebody already dropped out. Anyway, you'll get to see me fight a boss, and then tune in next time. I'm going to try to start sticking to my schedule that I posted Mondays and Thursdays, I believe, and then Saturday nights I'll try to do something after fun people have come in from doing fun stuff. No, no, no. Is this where I want to go? Yes, it is. I don't want to brag, or maybe I do, but this may be the best run I've ever had on this dungeon. Like, I'm going exactly in the places I need to go. This will be where I fuck it up. Ah, you little bastard. I hate those little fucking, I don't know what they are, little pigs with shields on their faces. Little bastards. I had the fire rod. Let's see. It was only one hit. Nice. Needed the bombs. Bitch. Sorry for swearing, but not really. Alright, alright. Got that key. Now, you can do a couple things here. You can take the easy way out, and I'll just show you because I haven't done it yet, but you can use the mirror to go back to the entrance, and instead of going back through that fucking maze in the darkness. So, whatever you decide to do, I actually usually just go back through the maze, but this time I didn't. Shoot shit at me, bitch. Oh, wait. Hold on. Need to go back this way. So sorry. I'm starting to think ahead. I'm starting to think about this like a fucking chess match and where I need to go. I need to go back up the way I just came. You probably hit those motherfuckers with a or something that would. This is something that if you keep like if you watch this whole series, you'll see that it's like I pretty much have this amount of hearts the entire game from this point on. Now I've got a couple of fairies, so or a fairy, so I'll just probably let the boss kill me if I don't find something to replenish my health before then. I mean, let it. I'll try to not die, but there was one. At least I got a couple of viewers, man. You shitting me? Well, that's pretty interesting. It doesn't usually happen that way, but whatever. Out of here. welcome. I'm Christopher Slane, and this is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. We're about two-thirds of the way through this dungeon in the Dark Palace, and stick around. I'll be fighting a boss soon. Yeah, I got the hammer. Okay. It's like, wait a minute. So yeah, I guess I didn't even talk about this whenever I got it because I was trying to get outside with the mirror. But this is the Megaton hammer, or at least that's what it's called in Ocarina of Time. I assume it's the same fucking thing. Sorry for swearing if that's not your thing. It's not really my thing. I just come from a tribe of people whose verbal skills are not, you know, their forte. No, no, no. Sorry, it's hard to talk and do things. Boss, nobody's here to see it, just me. We used to use bombs on this, but I found out that the hammer does so much better. Harder to get close to. Let's see if I have. Okay, I do have no fairy. Oh, what's happening? Here we go. I'm just kidding. Let me die first. There's the song over. That's cool. Got him. Stand in the explosion. Get the heart. Then catch the pendant. Hey, welcome in. You missed the boss fight, but you can watch him explode. Got the first crystal. Save the first maiden. Oh, yeah. So that is part 3 of The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I'm going to read through the messages here. Then I'm going to save my game, and I will be back Thursday for part 4. This game's fucking awesome. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden, but because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Or lead to the Triforce. Also, if you don't say yes there, she will repeat every fucking thing that she just said. Which is awesome. That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.